A lot of people have asked me over the years of me streaming online and being on YouTube why I left.
Empathy enjoyer.
Moonchild, thank you so much for the subs. What's it? This is like I'm honking tits, huh? More like this. Even that's kind of honk honk. Me to you for gifting. Honk honk. Just kidding. That's fucked up. With your consent, of course. Onision did that? He did this? Or this? Or this? All of it's bad. All of it should be left in 2010. 2010. 2009. When was Onision big? When was Onision hitting the charts? That's a name I haven't heard in years! When we lived in Seattle, we were so scared we were gonna run into him. But we never did. Have you ever considered getting Ian a saddle? That would really demonstrate your domination of Ian. Subreddit would love it. It'd be kind of hot because he's so muscly now. Be like my big muscly stallion that I'm riding on. Yeah. You guys are so horny, dude. The weirdos online are so horny. I posted a picture of my ass and somebody put on put text of like property of like I clipped that clip. And I'm like, you motherfuckers are so horny, dude. And I get it. I would be horny. If I knew me in real life, I'd be horny too. Not in real life, online. If I knew me online, if I knew me in real life, I'd be horny too. If I knew Ian in real life, I'd be horny. Wait, I do know Ian in real life. And I am Everything's adding up. Horse bridle too. No, wait, okay, you guys. I have to be honest with you. I'm gonna like I do think I come off a bit dominant. We get it, you're horny fuck! I'm sorry, felt it. I do have to, this is the last thing I'm gonna share. I'm gonna overshare with you guys. I know I come off, I think I'm a very loud person, and I might come off domineering online. I'm really not. Nor am I into, I'm a bottom, you guys. Hard. Put the saddle on me. You know what I'm saying? I hate to break it to you. I think there's a lot of people who follow me on certain sites who think that I'm the saddle wearer. I think I'm not. Wow, unsubbing. I know. It's, yeah, a bit. Glory hole, yeah. I'm sorry. I think it does ruin the illusion for a lot of people. But you already said you're a Cancer. How is this surprising to anyone? No, it's true. I'm a little fucking weakling. I'm a little weakling. That's all you need to know. No, I hate to break it to you. If anybody's wearing a saddle, it's me. But no. But I want to be that for you. Mostly because it makes me more money. You'd be shocked at how many very lonely men really want a dominant mother. You could ride PPP easy? I'm sure I could. There's a lot to sit on. Oh god, no. No! Oh my god. I meant like back, like his, like a wide back. I was trying to make like a dog, a dog, a dog has a flat back. Do you know what I mean? Like what a dog has a... Yeah, that's getting clipped. Fuck! Not like that, you guys. Apparently it's very common autistic thing. Helps with our emotional regulation or some shit. Whoa! That's so interesting. Like, I'll say, I know there's a lot of performers that say that, like, the butterflies are addicting. Getting those, like, butterflies. I had secondhand butterflies from, Ian boxing. And it was, like, out of control. Like, I felt like my whole body was vibrating and like I couldn't breathe. And I hated that feeling. Oh my fucking God. That was the worst. And then I convinced myself the second time that he boxed, I wouldn't feel that way. I would like know what's coming and I would be fine. No, dude, it was fucking worse. It was worse. So I think I just don't like what uppers do. Like, I don't think I like the excitement. Something about it, like whether it's a jump scare, like on a small dosed scale, or like a scary maze, like a corn maze, or something like performing, or like being in public, like a thing. Like, I remember the first career clash, dude. Our broadcasting team, head of broadcasting, was like, people should know that you know, did a lot of this and you care and what it's for and you're connected, and like, we should do a segment where you're talking about this. Holy shit. I told him last minute, because they were like, okay, you're planned on for this time to go and talk. And I had to go find a security guy and tell them to radio into broadcasting to say that I couldn't do it. And I sat on the chair. I was like shaking. I felt so sick. I was like, I can't do this. I don't want to like talk in front of a camera. And then I talked to a few people and they're like, I think this is like really important that you do it. So last minute I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And I went, you go out. It's so loud. There were 10,000 people in that fucking arena. And it was so goddamn loud. And I'm standing there beside Wade Plemons. And the whole time the camera comes down, people are looking at me. I'm mic'd up. And the whole time, I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying. I was just like, don't puke, don't puke, don't puke. I was so close to puking. You don't want to talk in front of cameras? Listen, this is very different, okay? There's like, what, 70 of you in here? And I'm in my room, and I know that nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit what I'm saying right now. Like, there's a very small group of people that give a shit. And I don't see this as the same as that. Like, I have never been in an environment, if anybody here was at Creator Clash, it was so fucking loud in that arena. Everyone's screaming, everyone's like, I mean, everybody was having a great time. I felt sick the whole time. I hated it. I mean, I loved it. It was great, but I felt sick the whole time. And I'm definitely not addicted to that. Like, I think you either like it or you don't. I think I'm more of a downer person, like a weed gummy, you know? I have an exaggerated startle response too. Getting started will fuck me up. I always feel like I'm gonna puke. Thank you for caring, you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. This is fine. I'm fine with this. I think it would be funnier if he did smell bad, so it's my headcanon. It can be your headcanon. I always hate breaking it to people that Post Malone doesn't smell bad. Because Post Malone doesn't smell bad either. No. But a lot of people's headcanon he does, so I don't want to ruin that for him. But I kind of will. Post Malone does not smell bad, guys. I love you all, the way, so not to talk about Ian a bunch, but is there a chance of a Creator Clash 3 in Tampa, lol? You make the rules, Anisa. Tell me. I don't make the rules. I wish I did. I wish that narrative was true. I really do. I don't. So that, I mean, and even if I did, the answer would still be no. Sorry. I think I've really learned that you can't do anything fun. Like, you can't. The expectations get too high and people get really shitty. This is the truth. Thank you, Average. I miss it. It was a ton of fun. Yeah, and you know what? It ended good. All things considered, like, charity got 250K. You know? Like, the charity that we picked that year. So, you know, could have been worse. And the year before that, like, charity still got money. We just had to do, like, a charity stream after the fact, but or the first year was great because we were just risking our own money straight up. There was no one else involved. Nobody else that needed to be protected. We didn't care if we lost the money, truthfully. So we were able to give 100% of proceeds to charity because it was all our money anyways, and nobody else was investing, and we just had it was ours completely that year. So it was easy to, and it turned out good, and we could give all the money away. So sometimes things belong to certain periods of your life, and then it's time to do something else. Yeah. But the rumors afterwards didn't seem worth it. It was worth it. It was amazing to do, and a lot of charity got a lot of money. 1.3 million the first year is a lot of money. 175K the next year's still a lot of money, and 250K is still a lot of money. And there's a lot of memories tied up in it, for sure. We learned a lot about ourselves, and a lot of people got to do a really cool thing. So yeah, I think a lot of people got a lot of really good things out of it. I think when charity is involved, there's a lot of confusion and a lot of misunderstandings that, unless you communicate it 100% the first time and get everybody fully on board, so everyone fully understands what's going on. So I looked at a lot of the back end. The first year, Ian didn't know what the fuck was going on at all because he was very busy trying to promote and train and learn, obviously. But I have seen the back end through all of it, and yeah, exactly. Same reason you shouldn't regret a relationship with a messy breakup. The thing about it is, the first year was a 100% gamble with our own money. And it was very easy for us to just give all of the proceeds to charity after the costs were covered. And I think one of the saddest things that have come out of all of this is people misunderstanding how expensive it is to run an event. It's very expensive. To the point where a $20,000 budget thing, which people like harp on a lot, is not a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Like, I'm not saying that it's not a lot of money, but in, like, when it was being budgeted out, in the grand scheme of things, if you saw how much, like, broadcasting expenses, how much, like, renting the arena, how much, like, the setup was, and all of that shit, like, it's a lot of money total. Like millions of dollars, okay, was moving around. And there was a lot of pieces. Like, we were the faces of it, yes. Lots of pieces moving, especially the third year. Because we had Live Nation come in. And we had all these people that were coming in, and things needed to change. So when we were announcing it, like, charity events, okay? When a charity event happens, there are still people that need to be paid. Like, broadcasting team and people who are working in the advertising part and the PR part and the, the people boxing and staff that are, working the concessions and whatever. Like, people need to be paid. So charity events, unless we were donating millions of dollars, I think it was like 2 point something million dollars of our own money to like, so everything after that could go to charity, like, great. Then we're just giving everyone a free event that, like, all of the money could go to charity, but that's just not how the world works. Like, that's not how, we don't have the 2 million to throw at something and have it be disappeared. People also don't understand that you have to pay these people living wages, even if it's a non-profit. Exactly. Yeah. People have no idea how expensive events are to run. Like, I've worked in event hosting before, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. It is insane. So like when people hear, I think people really harped on the party thing and how much money we were spending on the party. There was a budget that was already made way ahead of time. So everybody needs to understand there are people working in our web of people who work. There's a budget, and there's a chunk of money that's allotted to advertising. There's a chunk of money that's given to advertising. So how we viewed advertising was, if we have like a party that YouTubers like to be at, if we use the advertising money, a piece of it for that, then they'll talk about it and then they'll promote it, and that's better, like word of mouth promotion for people to tune in and buy tickets, than paying for a billboard, then paying for, you know, physical advertisement. Like that's where we budgeted that money. Okay, that's where that came from. Are there people out there who think that it was a like bad decision to allot the advertising money for that? Yes. But like now for me, I also, like, if I were being honest, I do think that it was the wrong strategy, because I think it's really hard to get YouTubers to post shit before. They all posted after. Even though, and yes, we were asking people to promote, but people are in there, you know, they're having fun, they're doing whatever, they're not also, like, people fully just don't understand what a nonprofit is at all. Like, they just read nonprofit and stop thinking. I think so, yeah. If you've never run a nonprofit/charity, I have the authority to say you probably don't know how to run a business. And we tried to communicate it, and we had like a very specific way that the team and partners wanted things to be communicated, and I think it just like didn't jive with the internet. This is genuinely interesting, but let's discuss the now. Remember to be present. Dwell in the past. Oh no, I'm not dwelling on the past. I did a lot of, like, I was a part of the back end heavy, right? Like, even I think Harley defended me on that even after he became kind of weird. I was everywhere doing everything all the fucking time, okay? Except for the third one. Please, they have resurrected the horse so you can beat it again. No. Listen, I need to do this. I need to communicate this for me. Because these things, like, a lot of people, I wasn't online when a lot of this stuff was happening, and for me, I want to put it out there, okay? The third one, I told everyone that was working on it that I was not going to put in as much of myself into it. So I took a back seat. And, you know, I think a lot of communication broke down because I wasn't running between everyone as much as I was the last couple of years. And I don't think that helped either, to be honest. It's so exhausting hearing the stupid 33% thing from CC3 over and over and over again, though y'all have explained it countless times. And yeah, and you're right. And I mean, Felt had said that before, that they don't care, which is fair. Just beat him in a bacon. I'll clip it for you when the VOD drops, if you'd like. I got you. I mean, I know they don't care. It really is just like it's a whatever thing. Like, yeah, it was a mistake. Like, there were a lot of mistakes made. And I do, like, take responsibility for how Creator Clash 3 turned out. And I should have known better. I should have known better, and should have taken on the reality, the responsibility of not going through with another one. This is a private thought. No, it's not. I'm fine I'm fine with people taking that. I think talking about it's good, and like, are so effing infuriating. I want to hear this stuff, especially big fan of CC's. I loved it. I loved it. And I'm really happy for the people who got to be there. So, person makes mistakes? No. Yeah, like, I mean, it was a mistake. But you know, at least we tried. And a lot of people, I know there was a lot of people who really liked it. We even had somebody in Edmonton come up to us and they were like, we drove from Edmonton all the way across and down, which is crazy. Tell you what, CC3 would have been flawless if Ian was an 8 foot tall. Whoa, 8 feet tall. I'm proud of you for saying your piece if that's what you need, but I don't think that anything you say will change. No, and I know that. I'm totally okay with that. Genuinely. I genuinely am okay with how that is kind of... It's more like it's for me, and it's also for people who are just curious. Better to always try. Charity fucking rocks always. Yeah, and Charity, I mean, Charity got it. Got the money, so got some money. Responsibility is a poor part, so as far as I'm concerned, you're good. Thanks. Now back to Barbie. Hello, Stringfellows. I think taking accountability is scary for a lot of people, and that's why, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. But contrary to popular belief, we do have pretty good relationships still with most people, except for the obvious ones like Harley and Dad and AB, I guess. But that's kind of unrelated, shockingly. Except for Dad, I think that's heavily related, but... CC3 would have been better if Ian just fucking reeked. Like, smelled absolutely rancid. So you think he, like, came out and just stunk? To high heaven? That's, like, the finale? Except the freaks. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Basically, yeah. Pretty much. His finishing move, the skunk funk. He did the stanky leg. Have you shared your thoughts on Kino being permabanned on YouTube? Man, I don't know anything about that. But I know that the quartering's really mad. That's the only thing I've seen. And, Andy with a big thick collar saying that they're going on vacation. Can we, drop F-slurs in chat if we're gay? No, I can't. There's no vetting here. I can't vet you. I can't see your gay card, so... Unfortunately, no F-slurs in the chat.
Yeah, that's good. I support it. But now I'm going to pee. Say empathy enjoyer.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.